AMD has a new Threadripper coming, and Asus is auctioning off one of their Astral 5090s, the Hob edition, signed by the one and only Leather Jacket King, Jensen Huang. Let's get to today's video. Alright guys, so for the first part of this video, we are taking a look at the Ryzen Threadripper that is supposedly coming soon with a 350 watt TDP. Now in this article down below here, it goes over some of the speculations and the specs that are there. It's supposedly the Ryzen Threadripper 9965WX, which is presumably the Pro version, will have the 24 cores, and the next one there, the 9975, would be a 32 core variant. And then of course this article will go a little bit deeper on the wattage, the core count, and things like that to expect. Now looking at the previous generation though, between at least, you know, the top of the line, like let's say the 7950X or the 9950X, to the entry level Threadripper, there was some performance similarities on some things, at least when it came to gaming, right? Obviously these pro CPUs or these Threadripper CPUs, they're meant more for heavier tasks like creative applications and things of that sort. So not really used for gaming, just like the Pro Series cards that NVIDIA is releasing, right? But yeah, I'll leave this article down there for you guys to read over for yourselves and deep dive along with the other articles in today's video. So right here, AMD is releasing a RX 9070 XT Red Devil. Sorry, Red Devil is releasing this right here. This design, which is pretty cool, from Power Color, right? Yeah, all white design card, pretty dope. It's got like a gem style crystal end with the Power Color logo shining through. That's actually really dope, because you know, you're gonna see that most of the time. You're not really gonna see this depending on how your case is laid out, but pretty sweet little design. Looks like you got some lighting coming through here and the fins in the front. But yeah, something for you guys to look forward to if you guys can get your hands on it. So MSI will exchange collectible of their own little dragon figure things, right? RTX 5080 will be in exchange for 9 Lucky Dragon collectible figurines. So this is MSI Taiwan. So if you're in Taiwan, they are looking for these figurines here. And in return, you will get an RTX 5080. So yeah, there's some hunting there for you guys too, if you guys manage to get all that. So now, bigger news, NVIDIA is to delay the 5060 series, right? The 5060 Ti and the 5060. Looks like these cards here will be arriving later this year. They were supposed to launch sometime this month in March, right? But that's not the case. There's going to be no updates, at least for right now, for the 5060 Ti. And of course here you're looking at 16 to 8 gig model on the 5060 Ti. And those are supposedly to come in mid-April, while the non-Ti will come in mid-May. So we'll see what happens, but the price target right now is looking to be $400 to $500, which is not great at all, honestly. Especially if the price performance isn't any better than a 4060 or 4060 Ti. Yeah, this sucks. $400 to $500. You know what you can get for $400 to $500? You can get a used like GPU, like a 3080. Now here's the sad part. If these two cards, the 5060 and 5060 Ti, can't beat a 3080 at that price point, you're better off getting a used 3080 or 3070 Ti. Heck, I want to see how these things perform against a 2080 Ti, because those cards are like $150 to $200 now that you can get used, you know. And they have 11 gigs of VRAM versus the 8 gigabyte, which the 5060 and the 5060 Ti base model would have, right? And supposedly they're coming out with the 5050, and that's supposed to be a $250 card, $300 card, but you know, NVIDIA. So the more exciting part is Asus to auction off the Leather King Jensen Huang's signed Astral GPU. the gold GPU, which is the Dahab OC graphics card, which was only sold right in certain part of the world. So here it is, little Twitter picture with his signature on there. So they're gonna auction this off for a good cause. So yeah, pretty cool, right? So that is for today's news. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you guys know what to do. Dropping a like will help me out a ton. And if you're new here, subscribe, of course, to not miss out on any new videos, live streams, gameplays, unboxing, reviews, and hardware discussions and testing quite a bit. So you guys know what it is. This is Red Zone signing off. Keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9-to-5 guy, bringing you some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.